Ned, Cueto is extremely consistent between his starts with his routine. How do you see that translate with his consistency on the mound and just his overall command and performance?
I think it's important. I think that consistency is important in everything you do, in your routine, and same as your game day routine. You try to be as consistent as you can with your performance, and the good ones are. But he prepares himself every day to be able to do what he does. He's fun to watch. Packed crowds here just about every day, so it's not going to be any really different. I think it's going to be interesting for our fans to see Johnny because he's got a different style. He works at a real fast tempo, but he's got a reason behind everything that he does, and it's interesting watching him pitch. So I think everybody's going to enjoy it.
You guys have had packed crowds, but tonight ESPN is here. This is going to be a nationally televised game. This is a chance, I guess, to show the rest of the country what Kansas City's all about.
Yeah, I guess. We just come out and play our game. We don't come to the park today all excited that we're playing on ESPN, and quite frankly, I wasn't really that aware that we were playing on ESPN until earlier in the day. So, we just come to play our game. We try to continue to do what we've been doing and build on what we've been doing here lately, and continue to try to get that lead to creep up higher and higher.
Coming back with a sweep, how you guys are able to kind of right the ship after the road trip you guys came back?
Well, again, baseball kind of goes in cycles. A lot of times you run into problems where guys are getting a little cool, with the bats, or maybe a pitcher has a bad outing. And the thing that our guys have understood all year long is that it's going to go in cycles, and you just keep plugging hard. You have the same focus, you have the same intensity, play with the same energy every single day, and at the end of the year it's all going to work out good.
I know you've talked about this before, but when you scratch like 11 and a half games, I know we're only in August, but 11 and a half game lead in the AL Central.
Yeah, it's nice. That's good. It gives us some breathing room, but we still have 50-something games left. So, that's nothing. Even though you have an 11-game lead or 11 and a half, you cannot let your guard down for 1 second, because every team that you play is out to get you. So, we got to continue to stay focused on what we're doing.
How's Wade Davis today?
Still a little stiff.
What do you look for in
what impresses him about this team is they don't panic when things are down. Does that come from you? Do you see the same thing they see?
No, it doesn't come from me. I think their experience now teaches them that they don't need to panic, that they're a really good team, and that they're capable of overcoming any situation that comes about. If you fall down 3 or 4 runs, it doesn't bother them. But it's just the experience, the maturity of being major league players. They've gone through that panic period, and they know now that it doesn't work. They know what they're capable of accomplishing, and they just go out and set out to do it. You don't see those panic at bats anymore. They've all got a real quiet confidence about their own abilities.
Gordo's BP, what are you looking for, and have you seen it so far?
Yeah, I'm just watching the ball jump off the bat.
Yeah.
That Gordy's been swinging in BP, especially on the field, really, really well. So that's a good sign, but it's not the BP that bothers him. It's the moving laterally that's going to be the last hurdle for him to overcome.
Ned, Kendricks is a power guy, but he also recognizes his role during each at bat, whether it's to move a runner over or just get on base. How do you see him adjust during those specific plate appearances?
Well, again, he's got a good plan of attack every time he steps up there. He knows what he wants to accomplish and sets out to accomplish it. That's real easy to say, but it's really hard to do. He knows what's needed. Sometimes, if a single's needed, that's what he tries to do. He just tries to drive the ball up the middle or into the gaps. Sometimes a home run's needed, and he'll step up there and look to find a pitch that he can hit a home run on. So, the best way I can explain it is he plays the game. Instead of just going up there and trying to hit homers, he plays the game depending on what the situation calls for. He sets out to try to accomplish it. I don't manage any differently. I'm trying to win every game, but we have the benefit now of you know, giving guys days off. We don't have to push Wade Davis. We don't have to, you know, we can give Lorenzo Cain days off where last year we couldn't. We can give Salvador Perez off days where last year we couldn't, because every game was so important. We had to win every game going down the stretch. And with a big lead, it just gives you a little more leeway to try to find ways to keep guys fresh.